Good afternoon from Hanoi. The city is already waking up, but now I just awake. Welcome to my very first vlog and to my small corner of the world. I am Quỳnh, 25 years old, a country girl who moved to Hanoi to look for a living, but right now unemployed and have no future. Before I leave my bed, I need to doom scrolling on TikTok. Honestly, I know that it's so bad, but this can be a dopamine boost for me to start the day. Okay, doom scrolling is enough. I need to get out of my bed. Yesterday, friends invited me to go out, but since we ran short of money, we just hung around a convenience store to buy some cheap drinks, and I got drunk and fell asleep until the afternoon. The first thing I always do after getting out of my bed is open the window curtain. Looking outside to take in the sunshine is my favorite. It seems boring, but for me, it helps me to think that my life will be brighter one day. I still believe that day will come. Do you have belief in my faith? But get back to reality. I have to fold my blanket and make the bed before I go to the bathroom. I still feel sleepy, but yes, it's time for me to wash my face and brush my teeth. I cannot go outside without doing these, right? Honestly, I think my face is ugly and I'm too shy to review my face on social media. Is it why my boyfriend dumped me also? I share a room with a friend on third floor, so all the tenants here share the same kitchen on first floor. My day starts slow, so today I start with a bowl of noodle, put in all the leftover I have since last night. Don't I forget to mention, I share the room with a girl and we each paid 1 million Vietnam dong for renting. So a room would cost 2 million Vietnam dong and the whole house can cost 6 million Vietnam dong. For this price market right now, is it not easy for youngsters like me to rent while still unemployed? But I hope I can find a job soon. If not, I will have to eat egg noodle whole months. Too bad this time I don't even have leftover to cook with, so I only have 1 egg to cook with. So ironic. But you know what? Noodles with egg are the best. It is one of the cheapest and tastiest dishes for youngsters. And the most famous and cheapest type of instant noodle is hao noodle. If you go to Vietnam, you'll find it everywhere. It's like the national noodle brand, super cheap and delicious. Everyone eats this meal a lot in Vietnam, especially for poor people, since this meal only costs 10,000 Vietnam dong. Also, this is the habit I'm having since I was still a college student, and I studied logistics degree at an agricultural university. Sounds wrong, right? And that's why I still haven't found a decent job. And I am still relying on money sent by my parents from countryside. So for my budget, making a homemade breakfast is always the safest choice and it has other benefits. Yes, for my health too. like also for my belly as well. I once got a belly pain after having a pate bánh mì during class. And now it's time for instant noodle, the best and only meal for people like me. I can't wait to slurp it. Yummy! My egg noodles are so tasty. I slurp a lot. I know it's not fancy like Japanese ramen, but this is how Vietnamese people eat daily. So what kind of breakfast do you eat in your country? Okay, time to clean the dishes. I need to clean as soon as possible. Otherwise, the floor will be dirty and smelly, and other tenants can complain to the house owner, and I can be at risk of getting kicked out. Let's wash my hands after finish washing dishes. Now I will clean my room. Since today is Sunday and I'm still unemployed, this is the best time to clean it up. The flower here was the gift from my ex-boyfriend. We broke up 2 weeks ago, and this was his last gift. I still miss him a lot. It doesn't look like we don't have feelings anymore. He said he wants to break up because he cannot provide for me. Even though I said I don't need him to provide for me, we can be a couple to help each other. But he still refuses and decides to leave me. This makes me feel so lonely. I cannot see this gift anymore. It hurts me every time I see it. I don't want to trash it, but there is no way if I want to move on. I'm sorry my desk is so messy. It's not like only men have messy desks. We girls are too, but I guess I need to clean it before my roommates start complaining. Time to take out the trash to the outside. Since I will go outside, I will go to the market to buy some food for dinner. The local market is just nearby, so it is one of my best reasons for renting in this area. The market is just over there. This is how Vietnamese people do shopping. It is lousy and crowded, right? As you can hear here, some shop owners will sing karaoke in their shop publicly to enjoy the weekend. No matter whether buyers enter their shop or not, we don't go to supermarket much since things in there are too expensive and only a few can afford them. I love walking while going shopping in the local market. It gives fresh air and the busy people walking by make it even more lively. Okay, I found a butcher shop. Let's buy some meat for tonight. Lean pork for me is too expensive, but I will buy pork snout instead. And I buy 350 grams of pork snout. The butcher shop said 100 grams of pork snout is 12,000 Vietnam đồng. Do you think it's expensive or cheap in your country? Now I have to pay her. The thing is, Vietnam is already growing and transitioning to cashless society. If I want to pay something, I have to scan the QR code via my bank account to make the payment. Do you do this in your country too? After buy a little meat, I have to find some vegetable. This is my regular vegetable shop. The veggies here are cheaper compared to other shops. So with my little income, this shop can save me for days. I chose bok choy for soup today. I really love eating bok choy. What kind of vegetable do you eat regularly? I buy 100 grams of bok choy for 4,000 Vietnam đồng. So just 15 cents. Veggies in Vietnam is really cheap and a lot of youngsters like me have to eat more veggies than meat because meat is not cheap at all. I really want to eat Korean BBQ, but it's just a dream because it's too expensive. Okay, now the payment part. Sorry, I cannot show my bank account. I'm too poor to show that. Before heading to my place, I sometimes go to the communal yard for taking fresh air. Just sit down on a bench and look at people playing outside. It makes me less depressed. I just woke up recently and I cannot stand being alone. People are playing badminton, riding bicycle, and doing some kind of yoga. At least they seem so active and happy, and it makes me feel better. Near communal yard, there's a temple in the middle of a pond, and this place is also great for enjoying the cool breeze. Now it's time to do some exercise, since the public practice is just nearby. I will leave my goods at the bench and do some exercise, since it's free and not many people can go to the gym and buy a membership. This place is really helpful. There's a treadmill here that simulates cycling. I try to exercise for about 5 minutes before my legs get too tired. Before I left the communal yard, some people are trying to catch fish in the pond I had just passed. Now it's time to cook dinner. I cannot wait to see my dish again. I feel hungry now. From the market to my rental place, it's just 5 minutes walking. Not too bad, right? It seems like no one has come home yet, so the lights still turn off. It's time for me to go inside and begin to cook. The sky is getting dark now. I usually cook dinner around 6:30 p.m. and around 7 p.m. dinner will be ready. I eat alone, so yeah, it just takes that much time. Since no one coming home yet, I can use the kitchen freely a bit, since I don't have to share the space while cooking. What a relief! Let's wash the pork now, then slice it into smaller pieces. Oh no, the knives are too dull. I really wish I had a good set of kitchen knives, but they are too expensive. But poor people in Vietnam always find a way. I take a bowl, then I sharpen my knife under the bottom of the bowl. This is the cheapest and quickest way. Do you do that in your country? Let me know. I want to learn about your culture as well. Now put it in the pot and boil it. Let's wash the bok choy here. In Vietnam, we wash them in water 3 times to clean the dirt or even the chemical. Otherwise, you can have food poisoning if you're not careful. Now, drain the boiling water and add fresh water to continue boiling. Now, let's pray that there are still shallots in the refrigerator, so I can continue making this dish. Lucky, I still have one, and I have to slice it, then put it into the pot. Before that, let's mash it. I love this part. This sound makes me feel stronger. I want to be an independent girl too. Do you think I can do it without a salary yet? While waiting the boiling, I spend time doom scrolling on TikTok again. Almost all youngsters in Vietnam spend time on TikTok. Is that really addictive? Now I have to cook some rice. Vietnamese people love eating rice. I probably eat rice for almost my whole life. What about you? What do you like to eat for dinner? I have to rinse the rice several times before I can cook it, but I can't rinse it too vigorously because that will cause the rice to lose its nutrition. In the place I ran, there's a shared rice cooker that all tenants can use to cook rice, but after cooking, they have to wash it clean and return it to its original plate so the next person can use it. My pig snout dish is cooked. Now I'm ready to chop it into small pieces. It's so hard. I have to be careful while slicing it, otherwise I burn my hands. And the broth from boiling the pig snout will be used to cook the vegetable soup. Killing two birds with one stone, we Vietnamese often cook this way. Let's finish slicing the pigs now. I will add some seasoning to make my soup taste better. Now watch this cutting board. The soup has boiled. I think I should turn off the stove. The rice is cooked now. I have to put it on a tray to eat for lunch tomorrow. Honestly, I don't understand why, but after cooking, I don't feel hungry anymore, so I will put the cooked food in the fridge. Hopefully, these dishes will still be delicious when I eat lunch tomorrow. I have to save money. I can't afford to eat out. It's time to put them in the refrigerator. Hopefully, my makeshift lunch will still be delicious tomorrow, and this evening won't be wasted. Oh yes, I have to wrap them in plastic wrap to keep them fresh longer. Do you do that at where you live? So what am I going to do if I'm not having dinner? I put on makeup and get ready to go out. My girlfriends are still trying to cheer me up after the breakup. They invite me to go out for a drink near the lake where I live. They knew I didn't have money, so they treated me this time. I feel embarrassed, but they are very kind to me. I feel lucky to be their friend. And as you can see, Vietnam is very crowded. At night, motorbike riders pour onto the street in a deafening roar, forcing me to concentrate on driving if I don't want to have an accident. We arrive at the lake and we going to find a place to sit and have a drink. And that was a typical day for me. How about yours? Share it with me.